right? We've got people like Neve. And Neve, last time, was sitting at the event, guys, and she hadn't really sponsored anybody or had any success. And she looked up at the people that were crossing the stage and said, what, Neve?
I can do that too.
You can do that too. And since the last event, what have you been able to do just in a nutshell?
In a nutshell, I just passed 100 people sponsoring my business. I've got 20 of them with me at the event now, and I made it to the top 25 in the book.
From zero at the last event. From zero. And you live in Ireland.
Yeah.
So she doesn't live in the States. That's where the majority of our customers and affiliates are, in the States. She lives in Ireland. So she's doing what we teach you to do, right? Are you doing anything else besides what we're teaching you to do?
No, in fact, that's what I discovered in Atlanta was I was doing a lot of other things for them, and then I went, screw it, I'm just going to do what you guys do.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's what I want this weekend, and my wants are not particularly what's going to happen for you. It's not like this is the end-all, be-all. I'm not trying to set your intentions for you. We want you to set your own intention. But what I want to point out is that this last event, if you're somebody who's still sitting on the fence, and obviously you're not, but if you're not 100% all in with belief, my goal this weekend is to get you there. Because there's sometimes even that people are having success of going through the motions, going through the mechanics, but the dynamics haven't kicked in yet. And here's what I can tell you, is that if you're in this room, you are a leader who is starting to build a team, you have somebody in your team who is a need, who can make you $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. I'm going to keep it simple this weekend. I'm going to point out the things that matter, not the things that don't matter. Because a lot of times you go to events, and they talk about all the stuff that doesn't matter and never really get to the meat and the bones, or the meat and the potatoes. It's always about the bones, right? You go and it's hype and fluff and all this bullshit. And the truth of the matter is you guys are here, not just because people are making money, because people are making money, it's obvious and the proof is all over the internet. But you guys are here, and this is just what I think and believe, because it's why I'm here, is because for once in a long time, right? Together, we've created something that we can actually believe in. Together and united, we've actually done something that feels good when we do it. And it's not sex. Thank God, right? Because a lot of times, people in their life, there's one or two things that feel good, and the rest sucks. Going to the job, even network marketing, a lot of people do things that just, it's difficult. There's a lot of resistance, right? Can you guys relate to that? Just even the things that you've done in the past, I know I have. So what I want to do is tell you guys, thank you for believing in us. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for getting re-involved with us. Thank you, those of you who sat on the sidelines and weren't really sure, and I understand that, because you're human beings, you've got reputations, you want to be involved with something that you can believe in. I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, because I'll tell you what, nobody can do anything alone. I've tried, and it wasn't until even in my personal life that I asked for help and came united with people that I actually got anything accomplished. And what we can do, not only coming out of the event, but the next year, we're almost a year old in October. Halloween, give yourselves applause. What we can do together is nothing compared to what we've already done. We're going to be releasing a product this weekend, okay? It's going to be the Master's Course. And for those of you who weren't at that course, it was an absolutely stunning example of exactly what somebody needs to know to make $100K a month. We had people there who were teaching, who were actually doing it. It wasn't concepts and theories, and it wasn't all the technical bullcrap, right? That's in the 15K formula, and that stuff's always changing. But there's some basic principles that have always been the same that are in that particular course. It's a course that we're going to be talking and pitching from stage on Saturday nights. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit about that. We don't have a whole lot of time to go into it. But I want to give you an idea of kind of what we're doing this weekend so you know what to expect, okay? We're going to be pitching that from stage. We're going to get all the social proof. We'll have people coming up for testimonials, all that kind of stuff. Our goal is to do $2 million in sales for you on Saturday in 2 hours. That's our intention. intention. I want you to be thinking about what your intention is. Tony Rush, what's your intention as far as that goes this weekend? 75,000. Anybody else thought of their intention for this weekend up until this point? Rob? 25,000. Tracy?
Mine's actually 99,000.
99,000. So we're thinking big, right? Dave and I are thinking big too. 2 million in sales, that's a lot, right? We got to move a lot of people, right? But we can. Why? Because what we've got here is something that you rarely get inside of this industry. It's something that speaks for itself. We don't really have to sell anymore, guys. We don't really have to convince. The proof is already there. We just have to put it in front of people to take advantage of. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you guys, if you want to, okay, which I hope that you do, a chance to order today, okay, right now, here inside this meeting. Why are we doing that? Well, because your leaders, if you want to order, I think that you do, and I hope that you do, we're going to give you a chance to avoid the lines, okay? What I think on Saturday is going to happen is I think that there's going to be people putting people in headlocks to get in front of them. Okay, so we want you to be able to avoid that line. These are the type of things that we want to do for the leaders. Not only great seating, not only an opportunity to come here and know what we're doing. Okay, because nobody else knows what we're doing. We want to go over the schedule a little bit with you so you know what to expect. But the privilege of cutting in front of lines, the privilege of something as small as wearing a red lanyard. That's a big deal, wasn't it, to those of you who had a blue one last time? Wasn't it? So guys, what we want to do is we want to start moving in the direction of doing something for the masses, but then also, it's not a division, it's not better or worse, also something for the classes, the people who are working their ass off to get it done. And that's all of you. There's people in here who are so badass, I saw them out on the internet, and I was like, I want to just meet that guy. And they're here, they're showing up. There's so much talent, I have never seen this much talent in one room, in one company, in one movement. We've got a group of leaders here that people just want to be involved with. So you've got much more than the money. You've got much more than the product. You've got the people, which is all that matters anyways. So you guys have got a lot of leverage points here that makes this such a big deal. And more importantly than anything, we want you guys to enjoy doing what you're doing. We want you to have fun. We want this business to be something that's not a grind for you. That you're not going out selling the dream, but a slave behind the scenes because you're on the phone all day or you're working 12 hours a day. We want you guys to be able to enjoy this and have fun. Because here's what I can tell you, is that your income is going to be in direct proportion to the fun you're having anyways. Do you believe that? Yeah. Do you believe that? Yeah. If you believe that, then people are going to look at you and say, I want what he has. I want what she has. Because they see you. This weekend you guys have an opportunity to show people what we're doing here. You've got video cameras. You've got pictures. Go crazy. Yeah, Facebook slapped us. Screw Facebook. We've got a better commenting system that we're putting on the site anyways. And it's going to be 10 times better than Facebook. Guys, we can overcome all of these issues. There's always, when something great is created, always obstacles to overcome. And together, not just Dave and I, because we couldn't do it alone. Just like I couldn't do it alone, and just like Dave couldn't do it alone. We understand the power of doing something together. Together, guys, there is nothing, not only financially, but also personally, that we cannot overcome. We've got stories here of people who are overcoming personal things inside of their lives. They're emailing me. They're trying to call me. They're emailing Dave. They're trying to call Dave. They're posting on Facebook, they're sharing stuff. This particular company, this movement, is not about the money. The money goes without saying. This is about the people. This is about helping people break through, be okay in their own skin, and be able to have fun doing some fun-ass shit. If we can do that, we can attract people that would have never even got involved in this industry. We can attract people who are out there who can put 100,000 people in your business. We can attract people who it's fun to work with. This is just the beginning, guys. And what we're going to do this weekend is put on a hell of a good show. But we're also going to move these people over the edge. That's our intention, is to create such an emotional response in people that they'll never miss another Empower Network event. and also to get people back involved in our community. This is going to help you financially as well as in other areas. Involved in our events and in our community regardless of what's happening inside their business, whether they're making money or not. Because the truth of the matter is, I'm not up here pitching and hyping and with a bunch of bullshit saying that everybody's going to become a millionaire, because that'd be absolute bull. But the truth of the matter is we can create so much wealth, not only financially, but also in here for people, that it's a no-brainer to get involved with us. And that's what we're going to try to do this weekend. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to leave some time because I ran more for Dave. But I just want to tell you guys literally this past year have given me the best year of my life. You have given me a year that I will never, ever forget. And if the world ended today, I'd be very, very, very happy with the progress that we made. Because I'll tell you, it's not too often that you get an opportunity to impact this many people all across the globe. Not just financially, guys. We have literally helped people, though, financially come from absolutely rock bottom to now being able to afford to come out to San Diego. Here's Crew, 3,000 tickets sold. That's a big deal for a lot of people just to come out to San Diego. But, like I said, we've together made a difference with so many people. I'm overwhelmed sometimes. And I just sit back and sometimes I'm in the shit. Sometimes it's right here. And usually I can't read print that's right here. But when I step back and I take a look at what we've really done together, it's fucking amazing. It really is. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Let's have the absolute best weekend that we've ever had in our entire lives. And go show everybody out there who Power Network is. What do you say? You with me?